203? Yeah. I'm tired. Anyways, Cat brought in a live baby rabbit. Not very, very small. Pretty big. But still not an adult. And he was alive. So he got up and ran away. We're trying to catch it now. I'm thinking of how we would get our cat to be an indoor cat. I don't know how. We tried multiple times. But he's now more used to humans. So, or being inside, I guess, not humans. He was used to humans. He just wasn't inside. So he's like, I don't know how to use a litter box. Or like, here you go, and he learned, but he still pooped outside. Like, he preferred it. Like, he would hold it until he couldn't. Anyways, got up at 10 in the morning again. 11. Talked to a repair guy, and he's like, this motherboard is worth $2,000. And I'm like, my computer isn't worth $2,000. So they're just giving me a $2,000 hard drive motherboard. And I'm like, oh, okay. It was for free. We're under warranty. So I'm like, dope, let's do it. So we're trying to catch a bunny. This guy shows up. It's dark as hell in our room, our computer room. But it was very funny because he was speaking with his accent, and I didn't think anything of it. Until later he mentions that he's Turkish and also German. So he has a German passport, but they didn't want to give it to him. And I'm like, yeah, because Germans don't like Turkish people. Like, Germany doesn't. But he was very sweet. He told me in the mid to late 90s, he learned English by just going to England and learning English. And I'm like, that's cool, dude. Love that for you. And then he saw all of our old laptops stacked up, and he goes, you should take those apart, put them back together, learn how they work. And I'm like, old laptops aren't. Took a risk by doing this with my sibling in the other room, and she just walked in. And you're like, aren't you in the living room? Yeah. But she was playing video games in the den. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know? I'm so hot. I did so much dust today. Oh. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Welcome back. I just caught the baby bunny. Oh my god. He was brought in almost 24 hours ago. And we couldn't find him. And we searched and we flipped over couches. And we were scared he was hurt or dead. Because we're like, he hasn't made any noise. Oh my god. And I go and I looked over and I see him moving. By the way, he's like literally was just a little handhold. Like this is it. This was how big he was. With his head. He was this big. I look over and he's walking underneath the cart where I put my blender and stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, he's right there. He's like right there. He's like right there. Right there. So I go and I grab, like, I'm like, okay, wait. And he's under there. So I'm like, okay. And I thought he was going to the basement. So I was so worried. I closed that door. I'm like, So I go and I'm like, sibling, come back down. Because she just walked away. And she comes down and I'm like, he's under there. If unless he moved, he's under there. And I pull it like, forward and she grabs him with a towel, but he's so snippy because he's a little rabbit, jumps out of her hands, starts scuttering away, and I'm like, no. So I use my bare hands and I'm like, I don't care. Grabbed the rabbit. So soft. And so I'm like holding him and I don't know what to do. He's like really tiny little ears. And I'm holding him and I'm like, okay, go get the flashlight. We're taking him out. So I'm holding him, you know, I'm looking at him. He's not dead. And I'm like, oh my god. So we go outside. And I go in the middle of our front yard. And I put him there. That way there's like a little stream where water can collect. That has a bunch of grass. Got trees if he wants trees. That's where I put him. And I see him take one little hop. So he's fine. Because I was like, I don't know, was worried. I'm like, what about his leggies? But he was fine. And he did one little hop. And I walked away because it was dark out. Couldn't see him. The other walked away. But oh my god. He's so cute. So I go back and I wash everything off. And I wash my hands like twice. But oh my god. And he was fine. He didn't bite me or nothing. But as I'm walking inside, I look right here on my fingy. Right? A tiny little thing. And I'm like, but they poop pellets. Why is it like really tiny? Like the length of from this side to this side smaller than that and thin. And I'm like, that's not a poop pellet even from a baby. And it starts moving. Its little head, it's a freaking looking like a little baby slug. And I'm like, are you joking? I got a slug in my hand now. So either it's a worm or was a slug. So I get a leaf and I flick it out of my hand. Well, I get it onto the leaf and put the leaf on the floor and flick it out of my hand. Do that. Where I know slugs hang out, and I start walking inside, and then I see a fly on my hand. I'm like, guys, I get it. It's spring, summer. It's summer, but there is no need for all of this. Anyways, little slug, maybe, hopefully, I'm banking on that he didn't have like worms or something. And then I washed my hands before I touched my face or anything. It didn't touch my body. I was holding him. Like, yes, baby slug. Nope, baby bunny. Anyways, back pre-COVID, I don't know when, a few years ago, I went to a thrift store, and I don't touch furs. I don't like the feeling of furs, especially if they're at the thrift store. They're not well taken care of. And I don't like fur. I don't like real fur. It doesn't feel nice to me. Wool is okay. I don't know why, but wool is different because I guess it's like hair, like nice soft. I don't know. Wool is different, but when it comes to furs, but some reason this one coat appealed to me. I look at it and I'm like, I'm not gonna touch it because I'm gonna be sad. But I touched it, and it was so nice. It was so soft on the outside, and it wasn't crunchy. It was really well taken care of, fur, like, by the way. But I'm feeling this coat, and I'm like, oh, this is luxurious. Like, I wouldn't, but like, I would wear this until it hit me. A, the inside isn't that soft, so what's the point? B, dead skin, when I think about it, like, leather is processed enough for me, but like, hide and like, fur is, ugh. But I'm like, Cruella de Vil in it, I'm like, oh, I could be like, and then it hit me, you know, Cruella de Vil, baby puppies, and I'm like, what's this made out of? Because it's different. It hits different than all these other coats I ever touched. It really hits different. So maybe it's just really well taken care of. It was baby bunnies. Like, it was bunnies. Bunnies are just soft, I guess. But he was so cute. Oh my gosh. And he had a little snoot, and he had little paws with little hands. Big eyes. And the tiny little ears, like, they're not flopsy. They're small. They were like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, he was so small. He was so small. So small. Honestly, I don't know where it was. Oh yeah, baby bunnies. So soft. Could never wear a coat going. Baby bunnies. Or bunnies. Any bunnies. How can I did eat it. How do I? Anyways, we bought 6 of these because, I was like, woo, congrats, right? But since my siblings are doing elimination diets, I'm the only one that can eat it. My sibling ate one, so there's 5 of them for me, but anyways, I probably shouldn't eat this because I already ate sweets. I had my own already. Like I already had one. Anyways, oh, that hurt my eyes. I was just straining them too much. Mmm. That was mainly icing. Now, I understand it, but I don't get those people that take the bottom of the cupcake and put it on top. Just get a slice of cake. Don't destroy good cupcakes like that. That might have been fully icing. No, don't. I'll eat it better when you guys aren't here. But for now, I think that's all I can eat of it, which is sad. Yeah, but these, I was about to scratch my nose. Anyways, these are gluten-free, and they can do vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy, like free of your different things, blah blah. There's a little bit of an upcharge, but like, dude, worth it. Just saying.